In this video, I'm going to be showing you some trees, berries, and seeds that I've just received in the mail. There's some pretty awesome stuff in there, so stick around and do check it out. My name's Daz, you're watching my Aussie Gardening Kitchen, and thanks so much for being here. Okay, well first of all, I'll bring in the 3 bare-rooted trees that I've just received. Very excited, very happy. And there we go, that's the top of all 3 there. As you can see, they're still in their wrapping that they were shipped in. And that is a Granny Smith apple and 2 varieties of plums. Now, just a quick tip for anyone that gets bare-rooted trees, make sure you keep the roots moist when you get them, and if you're not going to plant them straight away, maybe pop them into some soil or a big pot and just keep that soil moist. You really do need to keep roots moist on your bare-rooted trees until they get into the ground, into their final spot. But anyway, as I was saying, I've got a Granny Smith. Now, I've got a Granny Smith. Well, I bought a Granny Smith and put it in my orchard a couple of years ago, and the apples came out red, and it was quite clearly a mislabeled tree. Maybe someone switched the labels around at the nursery, I don't know, but it's not a Granny Smith. So, yep, I've finally got myself a Granny Smith, so that's going over in the orchard. Now, with the plums, I've got 2 types of plums here. I've got a Satsuma plum, which is going to replace one that died. So yes, unfortunately, everything's not perfect in my Aussie garden, and I do have things that don't go well. So the Satsuma plum is also going to have a second job, and that's to be a pollinator for the other plum, which is called an A-OK. Now, this variety of plum, it's a purple plum, a very purple fleshed plum, purple skin, very similar to the Satsuma actually. And apparently, I've not had them before, and apparently the seed's quite small compared to a standard plum, and they're supposed to have the highest amount of antioxidants out of all the plums available in the market. So I'm really keen to get those into the ground, and what I'm probably going to do is actually do a bit of experimenting and plant them in the same hole together. And then what I will do is, when they're planted together, I'll just cut out the branches that are in between and grow them together as the one tree in the same hole. And that gets back to where I've talked in the past about backyard orchard culture and high density planting and stuff like that. So I'm really keen to give that a go. And with them so close together, obviously they're going to help with the cross-pollination. So yeah, there you go. The A-OK Plum, which is also a prolific fruiting plum apparently. So there should be some good yields on that. And the Satsuma Plum, and finally the Granny Smith. Okay, so I'll just move these guys aside for the moment because I want to get on to the next one, and it's this package that I got here in the mail. Now I'll just pop it carefully here on top of this pot and not harm the strawberries that are sitting there. Now, in this package, it was sent by Neil from Cool Climate Tropical Fruits, an awesome channel here in Australia, and I do recommend that you go check out his content. And Neil's such a good person, such a generous man, because I know for a fact that he sent the same package to Matt over in South Australia at Matthew's Patch, which is another Aussie channel. And I know that he's also sent some previously to another Australian channel in the past. Now, all right, so he sent me some Strasberry Runners. Now, I'm super excited because I've never grown these before, and now I've got the chance. And Strasberries are such a cool looking strawberry. They're kind of round like a raspberry, but they're a strawberry, and I really want to grow them and taste them, and I'm going to get them planted here in with my normal strawberries and have them going side by side. And then I've also got Pineberries. Now, I'm stoked about these. I'm really happy. A Pineberry, some people call them raspberry, white strawberries, and they're basically, they look like a white strawberry, and they have red seeds all over them, like looking like a normal strawberry, but white with red seeds. But they have a pineapple kind of, a pineapple taste to them. So I'm really keen to get these in, and Neil has recommended that I plant them in with the strawberries because they need the strawberries to help pollinate and things like that. So I'm super excited. Now, he's also sent me some seeds for some European tomatoes and chilies that he's been growing, and I just can't thank him enough. I'm so excited. And I've got mammoth sunflower seeds here from Neil as well. So look, I've got an awesome spring coming up. I'm here now. I'm about 5 weeks away from spring. It's a dreary, wintry day here at the moment. But I tell you what, look at these guys. I just cannot wait to get these in with my strawberries and get them growing. So I do suggest that if you want to find out more about Strasberries and Pineberries and the A-OK Plum, to subscribe to my channel and get the notification bell ticked, because I am definitely going to be doing updates on the Strasberries, the Pineberries, the A-OK Plum, and see what they're going to be like. I'll give you a lot more information if I've got it, and yeah, hopefully very soon I'll do a video on actually getting these planted, and you can see that as well. Check out this video here. It's where I plant a peach, and I show you how I plant it into the ground, and I actually start training it to espalier it. And also I do something quite brutal to it when I first get it, which might shock a lot of people, but trust me, it's for its own good. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.